At 911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
I need police.
And what's going on that you'll need the police?
Well, my neighbor is threatening me, threatening to kill me, threatening to kill police. I have it on video. We're scared.
Okay, and when you say he's threatening you, is he doing it in person, on the phone? What
yes,
is he?
on the phone with a megaphone. He's out in front of his yard.
At 911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
I need police. I need to file communicating threats report. I'm working with CMPD crisis response team, and our neighbor is threatening us currently, and the officer with crisis response told us to call 911 to file a police report.
I am the president of the USA. They're talking about Trump.
The subject's mother exited the residence and told officers that the male had a firearm. This was the beginning of a nearly 30-hour armed standoff between the male and police.
Have sit pill.
He has pills?
Sit the gun, have the sick.
Revolver.
Yeah.
Officers backed away from the residence and began to call the subject out of the residence with a loudspeaker.
Mr. Ty, it's the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. We're outside. We're not going anywhere. We need you to step outside with your hands up. Nothing in your hands.
Through communication with the subject's family, officers were able to determine that the male subject was the only person inside the house. They continued to call out on a loudspeaker, asking him to come outside, and attempting to make contact with him on the phone.
Okay, đưa lại điện thoại cho cảnh sát.
Hai bạn con nói đi mà cầm.
Do you hear me, officer?
Yes.
So she says that he does have a revolver in his ruse.
And to use a loudspeaker device called an LRAD. At approximately 10:50 a.m., SWAT officers on scene approached the residence and breached the front door.
2539. Well, I will call you. I just need you to answer your phone. This is very important. Nobody is here to hurt you. We are only here to help. Your mother's worried about you. And we are here to make sure that you get the help you need.
This police action prompted a verbal response from the subject, and he began to engage with officers on the phone. Told officers that he had a firearm. The officers then backed away from the residence. Shortly after, officers observed the subject at the front door with a gun in his hand. Officers continued to speak on the phone with the subject.
I want you to get help, bud. And I will help you with that. But you've got to help me too, and I need you to come out. I need you to put the gun down, all right?
I'm not coming out, man.
SWAT team doesn't always just run in. It's not how we do things. Our response is always to try and de-escalate. We would prefer the person to come out to us than us to go into their domain.
Do not leave that house with a gun in your hand.
Do not. Listen, I can't be more clear than that right now, okay? Do not walk out of that house with a weapon in your hands. Okay? Don't do that. I can't be any more clear right now. Do not do that.
Because the subject had closed the front door, a SWAT vehicle was used to push the door open again. This allowed officers to be able to physically see inside of the house and send a drone into the house. The first drone was sent in and then removed when the subject got agitated. 3:45 p.m., an upstairs window was breached. Shortly after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, another drone was sent into the residence. The subject damaged the drone, rendering it disabled. At 4:18 p.m., a first-floor window was removed. At approximately 4:20 p.m., another drone was sent into the residence and was disabled.
trying to put the door back up, it looks like. Gun in his left hand. Shot out.
We want to make sure you're okay. We need you to come down to the front door with nothing in your hand.
Now you get ready to move, but don't move.
Established again with the negotiators. It was determined that he was not shot, and at that point we continued with verbal dialogue on the phone, trying to de-escalate, get him to come out.
While the subject initially stated that he had been shot, a drone and a robot were sent into the residence and observed that the subject was not injured. Further, the subject contacted his mother and told her that he was not.
911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
I saw the police shot a person because he was holding a gun and pointing at police. And the police shot him, he's dead. I need to make a police report.
Okay, well, where are you at so we can make that report?
I'm in heaven.
Oh, okay.
I'm a ghost. Yes, my name is Lucifer. I'm not real, alright? I'm in heaven.
Okay.
And I saw, I'm the messenger of God, alright? God, the Holy Bible. I swear by the name of Jesus Christ. I saw the police kill this idiot who holding his gun cocked back, pointing at them, knowing damn well there's a sniper across the street.
Around 5:30 p.m., 2 vehicles were removed from the driveway of the residence by a SWAT vehicle. This was done to prevent the potential of a rapid escape of the subject and to remove any potential cover that he could have if he exited the residence with a firearm. Around 5:48 p.m., officers sent another drone into the residence. This drone was also disabled. At around 6:30 p.m., after the subject had discontinued communication for a period of time, officers breached an upstairs window on the side of the house. This reestablished communication. Shortly after, a SWAT vehicle was used to push the front door in further, breach the garage doors, and breach the remaining front window. Approximately 9 o'clock p.m., 13 hours into the incident, windows in the garage door frame were removed. During the process of maneuvering the large SWAT vehicle and the attachment, the garage header was inadvertently hooked, which pulled it from the structure. At approximately 10:20 p.m., a robot was sent into the residence. The subject damaged this robot also, resulting in it being pulled out and disabled. At 12:20 p.m. on March 12th, over 28 hours into the incident, power to the residence was again cut off. Negotiations continued. At that time, officers deployed an OC powder chemical munition through a breached upstairs window to discourage the subject from going back upstairs. This prompted the subject to exit the residence.
You're good, Auntie. Keep walking towards us, brother. You're doing good. Keep walking towards us. Keep walking towards the sound of my voice. I got cuffs.
He was taken into custody by SWAT officers in the front driveway. A firearm fell from his shirt pocket during the arrest. Over the course of this standoff, the residence that the subject was occupying sustained serious damage.